We have Naruto Storm Connections online ranked fights for your enjoyment. We'll be playing as Kajin Koji and Jigen, who are Kara members from the Boruto series. A lot of people are not familiar with those characters, but they are pretty cool characters and they're fun to play as in this game. Just countered there against that Naruto. And yes, we'll be fighting against Naruto, who's in a really weird DLC costume with possibly, guys, put in the comments below. Hit the like button, and then put in the comments below after you watch this video. Do you guys think that that is the ugliest Naruto costume you've ever seen? It's the Pirate DLC costume, and it's like this really puke orange color. But hey, I'm not at all trying to influence your decision by saying it's puke orange. It's just my opinion. If you like the puke orange, rock the puke orange, bro. But anyways, it's the shoes too. There's something weird about the shoes, bro. Like, I don't know. We'll be fighting this guy in ranked with Naruto. Ooh, we hit him with the team ultimate. Let's go. Kajin Koji. Hit him with the flame destroyer. Oh my god. Did you see the summoning circle? It's so good. PTS, Sasuke, pre-time skip Sasuke in the blue outfit, who I'm actually starting to think maybe, I don't know, is he a lightweight? Probably he's at least a middleweight, especially the blue outfit with his fire jutsu that tracks, stuns. It's super meta. It's so easy to pair with supports. That particular Sasuke, the blue outfit one, is so easy to pair with two strong or meta supports, and then he's basically a meta character for sure. And he was like that before the patch and even after the patch. And then we have Mitsuki, who I have yet to use him. I used the pre-time skip Sasuke a little bit. I don't think I have those fights anymore. It's kind of sad. I can't, like in Storm 4, I have tons of fights, like stored on a hard drive, because they're like 1/4 the size, maybe less. So like I have tons and tons of it, but now all my hard drives are in the red. They're almost dead, just like my health bar in this game sometimes, in my health. And it's crazy because I can't store a lot of these games, even with, having a few gigabytes hard drives. So it is what it is, but we're going to see this Kajin Koji gameplay. We're going to talk about a lot of things, not just the Naruto Pirate DLC and how whack it is. I mean, it's kind of cool, kind of whack. I don't know, there's Gondular and there's a whole bunch of other ones. We're in ranked. What's happening here? Cool. We're going to awaken. So this is very interesting. This is definitely lag. You can see here, like I went in with a Rasengan that was the stupidest thing. And then all I can really do is just block and then throw a fireball or air fireball. It's just lag spikes, turn-based lag, where the first part of this round, obviously where I won, it was good, but then something happened and then I just couldn't fight back. And when I couldn't fight back, I almost got perfected. So I don't know. I kind of stopped playing this game. I played this game twice in the last 2 weeks, maybe longer than that. It's probably been longer. So like 2 days out of 14, but it's more like 2 days out of like 18. I really haven't played. And when I did play, I went offline and showed you guys offline because there's no lag and it's perfect. And I was showing you guys, there's even more things. Do you guys want me to make even more videos on the patch? I have a lot of stuff that no one's even talked about to help you guys get better at the game. I mean, I feel like if I put it that way, no one's going to say, no, please don't make that video. Hey, Fear, you want to make a video to help us? No, please, don't do that. We'll help ourselves. That's not why we're here. It's not like we're here so that you can't give us some tips and tricks and so we can bounce ideas off of each other. So I don't know. Let me know if you want that. But if people just don't care, then I won't, but I might. I really like Jigen, but he's got like a low damage resistance, very low defense. But he's great. He's a great character, even though his rods got nerfed. But Kajin Koji is super cool. The problem with him is like, who do you pair him up with? And I find it very weird that people don't play him as much. He's actually a counter puppet character. You can just kind of like spam your grab and do a few other things. The frog is really good too. Because if they're doing stuff and they're stationary with their strings, you just use the frog that comes down, right? So he's pretty good. His awakening, though, is kind of lackluster. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's not that great. Dry's is definitely way better, the Awakening, but Dry's Awakening in Storm 4 is much better than it is in Connections. I got to get some Storm 4 gameplay out. I got a lot of it. So we beat the guy, no problem. So, it's weird. It's like this teeter-totter, back and forth kind of laggy situation, and this is why I've been playing Overwatch 2. I've been playing Overwatch 2 and I'm having great luck. I've actually, I haven't played for 6 months, so I'm really bad. In DPS, I went from like plat to gold, like low gold, and now I went back up to plat, and maybe I'm almost in diamond, which is good. But my support, of course, is high diamond, almost masters, so that's great. And I'm just having a good time there. Having a good time, and there's comms. The other thing, that's another problem with this game, is they took the comms away. Unless you know the person, you can't really talk to them, whether you're in ranked or anything. You can't talk to them at all. That was such a weird thing. Okay, yeah, no, I had no subs. It's all good. Yeah, you can't really talk to people in this game, but it's not really accessible to do so. And I think a lot of our problems come from not being able to talk. Of course, it's horrible when you get on the mic and people have their music on and you don't want to listen to their music. Or, even worse, they're saying horrible things to you or they're drunk or something, that's horrible. But it's still probably better to have it overall because the good outweighs the bad. Like just not being able to communicate and only being able to text. So many people text and then it's like they're just standing there and not playing. It's so weird. It's so weird. So, yeah, I mean, this is just a super laggy fight. I just have it here just for gameplay so I can talk. It's very interesting. So I beat this guy with my Minato before, like in a 3-person set, and that was the only time I played him until now. So I'm up 2-0 against him, and then we'll see what happens. But you can see here, I'm not able to really do anything. I'm just standing there. Like, why would I just stand there? Like, I want to play the game. I don't play this game to just stand there, right? But all I can do is those stupid rods. And I'm trying to do it at the right time, but I don't have the frames, I don't have the frame rate data. And I just feel like what I'm experiencing is not the same thing what he's experiencing. Luckily, we actually got that grab. Yeah, like, why would you see all that? I would never do that. Those are not mistakes. I just don't have, like, I'm pressing buttons and the frames aren't there. So by the time I press a button or do a jitsu or throw a tool, like, the character, he's already somewhere else on the screen. So I don't have the opportunity. That's why I'm saying I'm missing frames or something like that. And it's just pretty bad. It's bad news, This is why I just don't like to play this game most of the time, and I don't think it's competitive. Yes, I have in total probably about over 3,000. It's probably not quite 4,000. It could be 4,000, but it's over 3,000 player matches or custom matches because I think that's the only real way to play the game because you have to be on the mic with someone, even if it doesn't matter if you're friends or not friends. You need to be on the mic to be like, hey, I need to stop playing. Like I'm pressing buttons and I'm getting button locked. I'm getting misinputs. This is nice. At least I got to actually. Like, what was that, bro? Did you see that? That's pure lag. So even there, I still would have won if it wasn't lagging. Like, after all the laggy misinputs, if it just gave me that one input, I could have won. And that's where the kind of gambler's high comes in, where it comes to this point where we're not really competing. We just are funding, feeling gambling addictions. Like, this is just nonsense, fake loss, right? A fake loss. And a lot of times in the past, whenever I would say something like that, and it wouldn't be as often in the past, someone would say, oh, you just need to get good. You're not good. It's not a matter of getting good because you just can't move your character. Your character won't do what it wants to do. So in the past, it's so funny. Like sometimes, I'm talking about a long time in the past, people would say that, but then I started posting so much high-level gameplay, and I started posting so many fights of me fighting those same people that I quote-unquote lost to, just as, absolutely demolishing them or just beating them convincingly even. And then you just stop hearing the comments. You don't hear the comments saying, hey man, I was wrong. Okay, my bad. You are actually pretty good, or you are pretty decent, or okay, I was wrong before. It was lagging. You don't get that. You still get them thinking that they think that there is no such thing as lag, or that you're coping or you're making excuses up or some nonsense. And it's just the level of stupidity and ignorance that a lot of these players have in the community is outrageous. And on top of that, it's not just here. Like it happens in Overwatch 2 as well. So, and this is what happens. The connection to your opponent has been lost. Cool story, bro. They just leave. They rage quit.